Hello, it's me, Mateo, Archon of the Rokurate again. And this time I'm going to go continue with my set of priorities. And my little plan to get some new and refreshing stuff up on here. And to continue on that and to get it right, I'm going to go show you and review one thing I got for my birthday there. It's not too easy to find compared to any other in its category or series. And when I thought it was really weird and interesting, I'm going to go and fetch it out real quickly. Okay. I'm a big ass turkey there. Unusually moderate yet really hardcore. Yeah, that's really hardcore yet still really moderate. Hard to imagine. The book in question is Star Trek: The Next Generation. A Matter of Honor, the Captain's Honor, or whatever, and it's a really or Twilight wonky interim kind of novel. It's not exactly a regular season novel. It's set during a very specific period that's not even during a weird and or early entire season of the show. Rather, it's set during a narrow space of a few episodes between the death of Tasha Yar in the second season. So you get kind of a first season Next Generation mixed with mostly new stuff and or stuff that happens to be like what you see in third, fifth, and other seasons of Next Generation there, including include coincidentally in there. I'm pretty sure the latter was, since it was written before the time of the third season. But yeah, it really does fit into there in its own wonky, weird sort of way. So, it's all about a few different races, including a few different sentient species, a bunch of Romans who have their own national-owned kind of ship, descendants of the Romans from that original series episode Brent Circuses, and they pretty much have their own national kind of ship, an old Constitution or Enterprise class ship, refitted with some heavier stuff. The heavy stuff on it, I don't know. Some of it could make sense, or it could be really too advanced. It's hard to. It's really wobbly that way. I mean, it doesn't sound quite like it's written for a ship that primitive in Next Generation, but at the same time, maybe it could fit. It's not like there's that much of a contradiction. Just that, if you were to handle it, you might want to handle it differently or something. And the characters of this book were written real interesting. Let's see. Picard was constantly paranoid and doubtful. That was kind of interesting and detailed. He wasn't quite like that, especially not in the earlier seasons of the show, but that was some kind of interesting stuff. Worf, unlike that savage, energetic, jump to real zany conclusions, vicious kind of guy from some of the earlier season episodes, is written as thoughtful, careful, packing a lot of detail into a few short, well-placed sentences. He's handled like that real well in this book, so yeah, I thought it was real cool. In addition, there's an ensign who kind of plays a part. It's one of those occasional things where a minor crew member actually gets to be a really rare major thing, and that's cool there. The Roman characters were really interesting and intricate. They were definitely they're definitely made out to be bad. At least some were made out to be the bad guys there, and they still do have some memories and motivations, and periodically have their own interesting, intricate way of doing things in their own decor. It's all really, really luxuriously laid out, richly described, stuff like that. So it is real interesting there as the novel progresses. The whole thing is about assholes of the different characters and how they keep on and on reacting to a particular situation involving a species who are quite clearly just thinly renamed Zinti there, and even they who weren't featured much in the book got some intricate detail work to them, made them sound kind of like real cats. That's interesting. As it progresses, there's more and more conflict. There's just enough suspense and dubious uncertainty to really make the whole will they get along part of the plot and a few other things seem interesting. Riker and one of the plant site natives is kind of genuine and different, although not fantastically deep there. And as it progresses farther and farther, the Roans are not only bad guys, they're written really competently, and while they handle some good things earlier on, they do some bad things like let's see, contact some others behind a hero's back there, and they send their Roman engineering security team to sabotage the Enterprise, and they get caught at the end, but it's a near thing. Any and all these details, fascinating. So my review of the novel and the interesting stuff behind it, plus the fact that I chose to cover something relatively obscure, an important thing, especially for posting here on YouTube there. Content's there, especially for the, well, yeah. So, go ahead and see how I've done there, and go see how well I did. I will come back and post a few more real soon. Got a real management schedule, so despite some stress and some recent stuff I'm working on, I should be able to get that done. So I'll get one or a few new videos up tomorrow, and or maybe some extending into the day after that. Tell me what you think. Mateo out.